However, in the midst of this tragic state, there were angels who appeared and showed the world what we truly were. In May of 1962, in an effort to revitalize the culture and artistic spirit of the Korean people, and to show the rest of the world that tradition and art were still alive in Korea, the Little Angels of Korea were created. Children are the universal symbol of peace. Overcoming difficulties in a country that was still recovering from war, the children opened wide the wings of angels and traveled across the 5 oceans and the 6 continents to introduce the beauty of Korea to billions of people worldwide. After 3 years of hard work and preparation, the first overseas performance of the Little Angels was carried out before U.S. President Eisenhower. After the first overseas performance at the White House in the U.S. and at Buckingham Palace in the U.K., at the UN General Assembly Hall in New York, which had never been opened for performances, the Little Angels of Korea danced and sang for peace. At the Kremlin Palace of the Soviet Union, crossing over the walls of the Cold War, and singing of freedom at the center of Pyongyang, they crossed the wall between South and North Korea. The Little Angels of Korea finally united the world as one. They have worked for nearly half a century as the dancing and singing angels of peace and the little diplomatic delegates representing friendship and goodwill. The Little Angels of Korea have become the face of Korea and the best gift we can give to the world. Next year, the year 2010, marks the 60th anniversary of the Korean War. The incredible prosperity and affluence of modern-day Korea is a testimony to the sacred sacrifices made by those who fought for its freedom and independence. We have been forgetting about them far too long. We have a long-standing debt to pay to the brave soldiers of the 16 UN member nations that sent troops to the war. Most of them are now approaching 80 years of age, and without them, the Korean War would surely become a forgotten war. The 60th anniversary of the Korean War is the last opportunity for us to repay them with our gratitude for their noble sacrifices. Before it is too late, the Little Angels of Korea will go to those Korean War veterans and sing and dance in front of them to convey to them that their sacrifices had been worthwhile. From June of 2010 to February of 2011, the 16 UN member nations tour. The Little Angels of Korea, in commemoration of the 60th anniversary of the Korean War, will visit the 16 nations to which Korea owes its freedom and peace. Beginning in the U.S., a nation that sacrificed the most in the Korean War. On to Ottawa, Canada, and to Bogota of the Republic of Colombia is only the starting point. They will make a second tour to the Philippines, Australia, New Zealand, and Thailand. On the third tour, they will then visit the UK, the Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg, and France in Europe, and the Republic of South Africa and Ethiopia in Africa. And finish their tour of gratitude by performing lastly in Greece and Turkey in Europe. The Little Angels of Korea, who with the Korean flag in their hearts have planted Korea in the rest of the world, will convey our consolation and gratitude through their Korean art performances. The Little Angels of Korea will visit each of the 16 participant nations of the UN and visit the veterans who are still alive and their families to show that Korea is a nation that never forgets the gratitude it owes. to a nation whose name they did not know, they gave their youth and their lives. The Republic of Korea will never forget you. And now, the little angels will come to you.